Hey everyone, today I have bad news. Halloween is cancelled. No trick-or-treating allowed. Here you can see on ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Trick-or-treating is not allowed. Children will not be permitted to go door-to-door in Los Angeles County this hashtag Halloween 2020 because of hashtag COVID-19 protocols, county health officials say. So they've finally done it, folks. In this coronavirus hysteria, they are canceling Halloween. You know what? No. We already missed Easter's. Now it's time to get Halloween back. I will not stand for this. The spooky season is my favorite season of all year. I will fight for this. I will die for this. Halloween is still on. Now, who's with me? I'm with you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So, we've got this report ready for you. They're canceling Halloween. Now, there's definitely something that needs to be said. It really seems like, because of coronavirus, I fully believe that COVID-19 was a very serious issue. You know, I've always said that. I've said it was an issue from the start. I even called out the pandemic far before the media and far before anyone was saying so. Before other commentators, I said it because I saw it coming. It was obvious. Infection in China. Obviously, they're going to unleash it upon the world and make us all suffer. What I couldn't have foreseen is the Democrat-run cities like New York becoming the epicenter for the virus and spreading it all over the country. And now COVID-19 has become political. We know, thanks to recent reports and data, that COVID-19 is not nearly as deadly as we thought. It's a lot less deadly. It's only like 3 times more deadly than the flu. It's really not that big a deal. And there was even a recent study and information that said that only 6% of COVID-19 cases had COVID-19 as the cause. You know, the media wrote a lot of articles in their panic saying, well, that study was wrong. You know, COVID killed all those people. It didn't matter that most of them had, secondary conditions and were overweight and had bad health to begin with. It's almost as if only people in high-risk groups die from coronavirus and most people are fine. That's the important part. No, I'm not saying that COVID-19 is not a serious issue because it is, but it is clear to me that Democrats are using COVID-19 they're using it to their advantage. Let's put it that way. Democrats know that closing down the economy and closing down the country and prolonging this year-long quarantine now, not only does it hurt the economy, not only does it put people out of work, this hurts Donald Trump. You see, the Democrats know that if they prolong the pandemic as long as possible, it will hurt the economy, hurt the stock market, and therefore hurt Donald Trump's chances of re-election. They will literally make their own people suffer just to defeat the Orange Man. Oh boy. I forgot to do my intro. For those of you that don't know, this is Mr. Obvious here, bringing you the obvious. And today, haven't said that one in a while, today I'm going to talk to you about Halloween. It's been canceled, sorry. Here you can see on Eyewitness News. No trick-or-treating in Los Angeles this Halloween, county health officials say. Literally, who gave them the power or authority to do this? You can't just cancel a holiday. A traditional Halloween with trick-or-treaters going door-to-door with candy, going door-to-door for candy, will not be allowed in Los Angeles County this year because of the coronavirus pandemic. Who made you the king of England? Didn't we defeat a king? Didn't we rebel? Isn't that what America is all about? Saying no to authority. Well, I'll tell you what. I did not fight in the war to be denied my Halloween. No, I am not a veteran. I did not fight in the war. Just a joke there. I support our veterans. I have a lot of respect for our veterans. I stole that joke from a TV show. Just so we're clear. Okay, so this is the official health notice that the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health released to the public. Here's their guidance for celebrating Halloween. You don't tell me what to do. Yeah, we're literally seeing the government using COVID-19 to push totalitarian policies and become more authoritarian. They're using it to get more power. And of course they would. These are dirty, evil politicians, and all they want is to be able to tell you exactly how to live your life. Well, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. Screw you! I'll do whatever the hell I want. If that means going trick-or-treating, oh, by God, I'm gonna go trick-or-treating. If that means throwing a Halloween party, I'm gonna do it. I don't care about your stupid rules. You wanna know why? Because this is not enforceable. There are no laws that prohibit people from celebrating Halloween. There are no laws that justify this release. There are no laws. This is not legal. It is unconstitutional. There is no basis for any of this. The government is literally just saying, we've canceled Halloween because we said so. We don't have the authority to do this. We don't have the right to do this. We're just going to do it. That's not how it works in this country. We vote, we are the people, and we select our representatives, but we did not give them the power to keep us in our homes. So, let's see what it has to say. As fall approaches, families start to plan for the upcoming holiday season, beginning with Halloween. Since some of the traditional ways in which this Halloween is celebrated does not allow you to minimize contact with non-household members, it is important to plan early and identify safer alternatives. Do you understand the scary precedent this sets? Some people are going to say, well, it's not a big deal, it's just Halloween. First of all, how dare you? Halloween is the best holiday, okay. First of all. Second of all, if you're going to let the government play nanny state and decide every little aspect of our lives, where do you think that rabbit hole goes? Right, they cancel Halloween today, they're going to cancel the head on your shoulders tomorrow. Your last sight will be the rolling earth as you roll on the floor because your head is no longer part of your body. Do you think I'm exaggerating here? No, this is what they do. So, the Los Angeles Department of Public Health would like to share information on how to take part in this holiday in a manner that reduces your risk of developing COVID-19. Oh, sure, Daddy State. Just tell me what to do. I've been a bad boy. How about you shut up and, shut up. You don't tell me what to do.
You're not my supervisor!
Since some of the traditional ways in which the holiday is celebrated are not permitted this year, consider some of the safer alternatives that are listed below. So look at what they ban and look at what they permit. I'm a grown adult. They're literally going to be telling grown adults what they can and can't do. This is why people hate the government. This is why government needs to be kept in check. So Halloween activities, not permitted. Door-to-door trick-or-treating is not allowed because it can be very difficult to maintain proper social distancing. And trunk-or-treating events, where children go from car to car instead of door to door to receive treats, is also not allowed. F you. Gatherings or parties with non-household members are not permitted, even if they are conducted outdoors. Get bent. Carnivals, festivals, live entertainment, and haunted house attractions are not allowed. Shut up, you slut. So what is permitted, folks? You can't do any of the fun stuff, right? You're banned because the government said so. How about look, maybe this is just a libertarian in me talking, but they do not have the authority to do this. They can shove it up their butt. Permitted. Online party / contest. Oh, I've always wanted to go to an online party. That's totally why I don't even play multiplayer games, because I'm a solo gamer. Yeah, and I play hardcore epic mode. I'm currently playing Warhammer Mechanicus 40k at very hard, 0 starting Blackstone, maximum extra battles, Iron Man, permadeath, and guess what? I'm dominating because I'm awesome. Okay. An online party. Nobody wants to go to an online party. That sounds like the nerdiest thing ever. It's lame. How are you gonna make out at an online party? Look, who the hell do you think you are? So here's what else they permit. Car parades that comply with public health guidance for vehicle-based parades, including drive-by events or contests, where you basically dress up your vehicle, drive through events where individuals remain in their vehicles, and drive through an area with Halloween displays. Drive-in events where individuals can receive a treat bag, limited to commercially packaged, non-perishable treats, or takeaway item from an organizer while the participants remain in their vehicle. Halloween movie nights in drive-in theaters. Halloween-themed meals at outdoor restaurants. Halloween-themed art installations at an outdoor museum. Dressing up homes and yards with Halloween-themed decorations. Well, folks, so you can't have a party, you can't go trick-or-treating, the children's lives. The children are not going to understand. Do you think 5-year-old Lucy is going to understand why she can't go trick-or-treating this year? You're going to crush the dreams of that poor, innocent child. Do you understand the cruelty that Los Angeles is committing upon its citizens? I don't think they do. This is tyranny, folks. People fought and died for the right to go trick-or-treating, and by God, I will die on that hill. This is so stupid and so lame. The fact that they think they have a right to tell you what to do, it's not even about whether you should do it. It's about the fact that they think they can force you to do it. Doesn't the government know by now that trying to force Americans to do things is just going to have the opposite effect? People are going to say, F you. You already have people in the Twitter replies, in the Twitter thread saying, well, you know what? I'm just going to go to Orange County. And if LA is going to try to... First of all, I don't think LA can enforce this, even if they really wanted to, because you have a lot of these left-wing cities defunding the police. What are they going to do? Call the cops? The same cops that they're downsizing? Please. You think the cops are going to care? They're going to be like, my kid likes to go trick-or-treating. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him because there's no law that says that I can't. See, this is severely unconstitutional. And this just goes to show you how the Democrats and the government are using coronavirus as the ultimate excuse to seize power. Okay, so here's a funny comment. Cliff Snyder says, we'll just say they are protesting door to door. Problem solved. Right. Yeah, the state does not control the holidays, and they do not control any of this. Now, Lex Jurgen brings up a really good point. What is this doing to our children? The media has been absolutely insane, and I'm sure many children have seen that news. They've seen the media bashing the Orange Man is bad. They've seen the riots. These left-wing activists destroying cities, hurting people, stealing, looting. That can't have a good impact on a young person's mind. How do you think, for example, a little kid feels when they see BLM protesters saying, white people are bad? Do you understand how that can severely impact a young mind? So Lex Jurgen says, candy is fun for kids, but nothing will match the joy of long-term traumatic stress caused by filling them with bottomless fear of the unknown. You're not saving kids from COVID. You're giving them a long-term PTSD. Yeah, I agree. Now I want to show you a comment on 4chan. Here you can see. Anonymous says, this isn't cancel culture. It's pandemic culture. Now that's a very interesting point to make. Are what we're seeing here, is that just another example of cancel culture? Or is it the culture created by this pandemic? I think that, again, politicians are taking advantage of coronavirus. They're taking advantage of the littlest bit of power, and they're using it to take even more power. California has basically become a third world country. They're telling people to turn off their ACs, to turn off their lights, to unplug their refrigerator, because California can simply not handle the load. And it's really scary because, there's so many people live in California. Sometimes you don't really have another option, and that's just how it is. So you know what, folks? That's pretty much the story. And that's pretty much the story, my friends. I think it goes without saying that, how are they going to enforce this? They can't just cancel Halloween. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, if you like the work I do and want to support the channel, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. If you want to donate, there's DonorBox or Crypto. Links and addresses are down below. And honestly, folks, we gotta be careful. This is a very important year, in my opinion, and today they're going to try to cancel Halloween. Tomorrow they're going to tell you where you can eat, where you can sleep, what you can do, and what you're allowed to think. I don't know about you, but I believe in freedom. And by God, if I want to trick or treat, I will. Shove it up your bum. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious. Let's enjoy this spooky season. I'll see you all next time.